here's my new video. So please do like and subscribe to my channel and also click the alert button so you can see whenever I do add any new videos. Thank you for watching and enjoy.
Hi everybody and welcome to my Believe to Succeed interview number 9, and today I am welcomed by Adalyn Grant. So hi Adalyn, how are you doing?
Hello, yes, doing really good, thank you. Thanks for inviting me on. So
Ah,
excited to do this.
Thank you very much. So Adalyn, could you introduce yourself? So anybody that doesn't know you, what do you do? What's your background?
Yeah, so my name is obviously Adalyn. I am 21 and I have been in the network marketing profession now for 4 years. Previous to being in network marketing, I actually had an admin background, just leaving school, getting a normal bog standard 9 to 5 job. But I'm also actually now, as well as doing network marketing, I'm also pursuing a career with massage therapy. So I'm doing my diploma for massage therapy at the moment, which is definitely one of my passions that I've kind of unlocked in the last couple of months, which is so exciting. But I've always just been massive on social media. I used to dance as well quite a lot. I am quite athletic, so I do love fitness, working out, etc. Reading, anything to do with kind of mindset, which is perfectly fitting for this sort of interview. But mainly just being a young entrepreneur really is all about me, and that's kind of my background and where it all kind of stems from.
Thank you. I think for what you've achieved at such a young age, and I think I've interviewed other people that are a bit older than you as well, and I just think when I'm back at your age, I was just getting drunk.
Yeah, literally. There is that as well.
So like I just find it fascinating that you've managed to sort of like create such a successful business at such a young age, and you've got all these avenues that you're working on,
Oh,
and
thank you.
I just find it fascinating. So what sort of drives you sort of every day? What really sort of like gets you motivated and to do what you do?
So for me, the biggest kind of fear is having an average life. Like to a lot of people, people just kind of like plod along, don't they? They get the 9 to 5 job, they get the money, they go to work, they come home, and they just relive like the same day over and over again. And I kind of knew, I don't know what it is, but I feel like my mum did a really good job in kind of installing into my brain that I was capable of absolutely anything. So I've always kind of gone about life as if I could have the best, or if I envisioned something and I wanted to do it, it was always an option for me to be able to do that and do it really well. And I've also kind of had the kind of, I don't know what the word would be, conditioning that if I do something, I'm either the best or I just don't even bother. Like I have to give everything
I love that.
110%. So like for me, when I was in a 9 to 5 job, which to be honest, I don't really talk about that a lot, because in network marketing, we're always like, yeah, we hate the 9 to 5. And then we come into network marketing and it's all la. But I'm actually really upset that I didn't like my 9 to 5 job, because,
Yeah,
it was the reason why I quit that to become an entrepreneur. And I've actually just gone down this route anyway, is because of the horrible time that I had within the corporate world, as you put it, and that's just unlucky for me.
yeah,
But with me being like super into the law of attraction and vibration and energy and all of that stuff, like I really do believe that all of that happened for a reason. That's why I'm sat here on this call today. Another thing that really motivates and drives me to do what I do and get up in the morning is I love helping others. I've always been such a team player, which again, I think is the reason why I've fallen into this line of work, is to be able to help people. There's a saying that goes, if you want everything in life, if you help enough people get everything that they want, you can have everything that you want. And that is so true. Like
it
there is
really is.
no better feeling than having success, but also being able to just give little bits of pockets of success to other people and watch them grow and flourish. In a world where I feel like the 9 to 5, the corporate world and all of that sort of stuff is really dying down. People are starting to kind of be a lot braver, start their own businesses, and really look out for one another and help people, especially now with money, which I don't feel like when I was younger was really a thing.
No,
That
not at
money
all.
mindset.
No, the money mindset thing for me is a massive one. So I've I've always had that mindset that I'm skint, and I'm always like having more month than money. Not now. I've actually got myself out of that now, but it's down to the mindset. And like, it's a massive thing, and it's not taught very well. Although the way the world's going, and with social media, and more people are seeing that, like, because network marketing has been around for years. Years and years. It's been around since like the 60s. Like, I mean, the DSA, for example, has been around since 1967, I think it was. But the network marketing back then was your canvassers going door to door with like the Avon like books, things like that. And that was network marketing back then. And like to these days, you've got your makeup companies, your health and wellness, like what we're a part of, and also like Utility Warehouse is another network marketing company. You wouldn't think that somebody that provides your like gas and electric is a network marketing company, but it is, because that's the avenue that's really working for people. It's giving people the ability to run their own business and still be able to sort of live a life that they've always dreamed of. And it's finding that fun factor again, isn't it? Like where you're actually living a life to do the things you enjoy. You're not going
100%.
you're not living your life to just work. So obviously you're an avid reader. So what book are you reading at the moment?
Okay, so I've actually got a story to tell real quick. So I'm reading Raise Your Vibration. Okay, and before that, I was reading Rich as Fuck, my language. And I Dare You by Fraser Brooks. So I've read all of them. I'm trying to be a bookworm this year. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm growing. Okay, so I'm reading Raise Your Vibration right now. This is really weird. So in this book, this week, I've just been seeing angel numbers left, right, and center. So today I saw 1111 on the time. And my recent Instagram story views was 111. And in this book, it actually tells you what the signs mean. And I know a lot of people get confused because on the internet, there's a load of random stuff on there. Reading this book, feeling amazing. Like, I know I fit, my vibration is so high lately. I'm feeling amazing. And then this, just before you clicked to join this meeting and we did the interview, this turned up. Now, this wasn't meant to turn up until the 13th of May. And I was like, the doorbell rang and I thought, hold on a minute, what's going on?
That's what I'm on.
Literally, this turned up today, and I recorded myself. You can literally go and watch it after. I recorded myself on my story saying, I keep seeing angel numbers, I keep seeing this, I keep seeing that. Doorbell rang, this turned up, however many weeks early, 3 weeks, 4 weeks early. And I logged onto my Amazon and it still says it hadn't been dispatched, and it's meant to be dispatched in 3 weeks. And I just thought, oh my God, super attractor. So yeah, I'm reading lots of books to do with kind of self-belief with money, like I talked about, growing my business, but also my energy and my vibration and all of this. But I'm really excited to read this one. I haven't Gabrielle
Bernstein, so this is the author of the book I'm on at the moment, The Universe Is Your Back. And that's the next one on my list. I've actually just started a self-belief book club. I'll add you into it afterwards, and we're just reading like one book a month, and it's all these type of books. I think you'll enjoy that. But yeah, I think that the books that I'm reading are very much the same, like, and I'm learning a lot about the universe. And I've been seeing 1111 quite a lot over the past couple of days in particular. And today I saw 1111 at the time. I had 111 views on one of my posts yesterday.
Oh my God.
It's just, and it just gives me goosebumps whenever it happens. And like, I used to see these things and think nothing of it, but I started, so I need to get that book if it does tell you about what it is. So it
is a really good book.
I absolutely love all this kind of stuff. One thing I did Raise Your Vibration. Who is it?
Raise Your Vibration goes, I didn't realize what type of book it was, but it's really deep, like really deep. It tells you how to use your chakras and what they mean, and how to, basically, it's one of those books, you read it, teaches you all about your energy. And when you're having a day where you feel a bit lost, or you feel like you're just floating around, you go like this, you stop, and it's got a vibe of the day check. So you can stop, put your finger on it, and it supposedly should tell you what you need to do, or the energy that you need to kind of give out of that day.
That is insane. I love it. One thing I wanted to ask you about, which is a really big thing for you this year, is you've arranged your first event.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Literally, what the hell? So I could have done this ages ago, realistically. Well, no, well, not with Corona.
No.
But it's been a goal of mine that I've wanted to do for so long. And I didn't realize how easy it was to kind of do. I was holding it off for no other reason other than I don't know. I literally have no idea. It's been on my goal board for about 3 years, and I just decided one day I'm gonna host an event. I'm gonna do it.
Good.
I'm gonna ring the event people in the venue, and I'm gonna get it booked. I'm gonna put it in the group, and I'm gonna advertise it, and I'm just gonna see what happens. And it happened.
And it sold out how quick?
It sold out in 3 hours. To be honest,
I
it
got
was
a
3
ticket.
hours. I know. Woo! It was 3 hours because it took me 3 hours to go through hundreds of message requests. Like the next event that I'm doing, I'm not doing it
Going
manually.
big.
Like that was hard.
You're going at the NEC or the XL, you're going big.
No, 100%. I'm going to London. We're getting a 500-seater event. But it was definitely a goal that I think I put off for too long. And now that it's happened, I just can't believe it. Like I'm going to be standing on stage with so many amazing people. But I feel like it feels right for me. Like I don't feel too overwhelmed. I feel like I'm meant to be doing it. I feel like I should have been doing it ages ago. So yeah, big milestone in my career, but there's going to be way more bigger events to come, I promise.
Absolutely. I mean, it just shows a testament to where you've come as well, like within your business, and like the fact that you've got so many people that look up to you, myself included. And I just think you've just like absolutely smashed everything that you're doing. And like to then be able to give back to people like me who've bought a ticket to come to the event to learn more about this business, and like to network with like everybody. Like I've been in this business since May last year, and I think I've met about 3 people face to face, and that's the ones that are local to me. And so to be able to be in the room and with all these people that I've spoken to for months and months on end, and like I just think the energy in that room is going to be insane. I think it might be a bit overwhelming.
I'm scared. I've had this overwhelming feeling that I've oversold the event. Like I really think the event they said 150, and I was like, really? Can we push it to 160? And they were like, okay. And then I was like, no, can we have 180? And they were like, okay, we're gonna have to get rid of all the tables. We're just gonna have to have chairs and a stage. And I was like, that's fine. But I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, no, there's more people that are gonna turn up. Like it was a mental couple of days of me just going, yeah, you can have a ticket. Yeah, you can have a ticket. And I was trying to keep count of every payment. Oh, it was crazy.
But it's all planned.
It's planned. It's in the diary and it's happening.
I really can't wait. So what are your next steps then for you? You've got your network marketing business, which is thriving. Obviously you can continue to carry on with that. You've got your massage therapy that you're doing at the moment. What else is on the agenda for you? Have you got anything else in the pipeline?
So events for me, the event side of things for me is going to be a big part of what I want to do, because I don't want to just hold an event. I want these events to be a stamp on the history book. So for my next event, I don't want to say anything because I feel like I'm just gonna
don't give too much away.
I don't want to give too much away, but the next event that I'm going to be doing, it's going to be a big event. I'm going to be able to host it to all network marketers, so anyone in any company can come, and it really is going to be about my niche and what I'm passionate about. And I want to really try and move the industry forward in the sense of getting all types of people, all generations of people on board to actually just understand what it is. Because I feel like there's not enough leaders within the industry who want to, like Fraser Brooks's mission is to make network marketing sexy again. And I really, really love that, because that is serving a purpose to all of us.
Absolutely.
That's making us feel more confident and making us feel more, inspired to go out there and talk about what we have, because so many people are scared of it.
Yeah, and there's so much stigma around network marketing as well. You hear it all the time. It's a pyramid scheme, it's a scam. And actually, it's just another way of working. And it has been around for years. Nobody used to think the Avon lady was a scam. So why, because we're doing it through social media instead, why is it automatically seen as a scam? But yeah, what Fraser's doing is incredible, and I can really see you sort of following that path.
So that's kind of the path that I want to go down, and I feel like the next kind of 2-3 years are going to be really hard in terms of like I need to think of some content to bring to that stage, because I know it's going to be big, and the thought of it's like, whoo, it is overwhelmed, but I know it's the right step. Apart from that, multiple streams of income have always been in the back of my mind, so that's why I I wanted to do the massage therapy because it's something that I love aside from network marketing. I think it's always good to pursue like a passion as well as have work. Like you need to work as well as do something that you love. But I just need to help more people. That's all I'm focusing on. I haven't really thought that far in terms of completely other different things in terms of those two. But events, big thing for me. Maybe one day I might write a book. I don't know.
Everything's possible, isn't it?
Yeah.
So have you got any advice for anyone? So obviously my interviews are all around self-belief and like talking to people like yourself that have got that belief in yourself, that you know that you can achieve these great things. If there's somebody out there that be watching this that might feel that they've not got that confidence, have you got any tips or anything that can help them?
Okay, so this is going to be like I'm going to be really open and honest on this, right? So I've said at the beginning, I've just always had confidence. I've always had that in the back of my mind. Okay, but for somebody who has low self-confidence or low self-esteem, the first thing that you want to do, if you're wanting to start a business, if you're wanting to prosper in any aspect, it doesn't need to be business. First of all, what you need to do is you need to start speaking to people who are where you want to be. Stop speaking to little-minded people, because it's just gonna stamp all over your self-belief and what you think that you're capable of. Okay, you wouldn't go on social media and ask your Instagram followers how to be a professional at golf, because they don't know.
No.
You'd go and read like a testimonial from Tiger Woods, or you go and listen to a podcast from a professional. So the first thing is you need to start surrounding yourself with people who are where you want to be and you aspire to be like, and start listening to them and understand how they did it. And a lot of people get shocked because all of these successful people or people with loads of confidence may have actually started where you were. They started with little or no self-belief, self-confidence, etc. And they normally have blueprints. I think social media is so powerful now because you can get so much value for free.
Absolutely.
So you can find out how people have done it, how people have got there. YouTube's amazing for that sort of stuff. Motivational videos on how to kind of increase that self-belief. Watch The Secret, please.
Oh, absolutely. That was my starting point, The Secret, and I think it is for a lot of people as well.
That was me.
I wasn't like you. I lost all confidence when I was probably around your age. I was full of confidence, but through certain experiences I just lost it all completely. To like, even to the beginning of last year, I had zero confidence. There was no way I'd have gone live on Facebook. I'd have put pictures on Facebook, but they did them in at a certain angle that like hid all the things that I'm fearful of. But now I've got to that place where I am just who I am, and if people don't like it, then that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Exactly. You won't be everyone's cup of tea, but as long as you like yourself, it doesn't matter what anybody else kind of says. So law of attraction's big. Like, if you understand vibration, energy, how you attract things, you will internally want to make that shift. So for me, talking to somebody who has little self-belief, if you're watching this, you know that I know that you want more self-belief. That's why you're here. It's like in business, I say to my girls who maybe are stuck, their business has gone like this, or it might have declined, they might have had a dip. You know that I know that you're capable of more. That's why you're here. That's literally why you're sat watching this video. So if you've got low self-belief, low self-esteem, low self-confidence, you need to understand that internal shift that you need to make. Okay, it will happen and you're ready for it. You just need to tune into that. And I think law of attraction definitely helps. What was the other note that I had? I put always be the student. I was definitely going to mention a tip. It's going to come back to me, but always be the student. Keep learning. As long as you keep learning and you keep growing, you will kind of find a pathway that's good for you. What was the last thing that you said? I'm just trying to remember because I had a really good tip in my head.
So it was anybody that has got sort of limited sort of self-belief, that any tips that you could give them to sort of help them through that. You got it?
Yes. So I actually suffered with anxiety really, really bad. I've only just really got over it. I had a really, really traumatic time a couple of years ago. My mum actually fell ill with breast cancer when I was 18, and I dealt with it in a way that was, I'm fine. Like, nothing's wrong, I'm fine. Like, and I went through around 2 years of pretending everything was fine. And then when I started to get the anxiety attacks and the overwhelming sense of, don't go into the shop because everyone's staring at you, don't go out because nobody likes you, stay in. Like, I had these horrible thoughts. And when you're working on social media, that's really hard, because you go live, you talk, you do videos, you post pictures, etc. So it was kind of like a bit of a double standard, because I was living this happy life and I really wasn't happy in my head. But what I want people to kind of think of, and this is what really helped me, is think about times where you were really fearful of something. A lot of the time, other people, and this is a product of your environment, so it's not your fault if you feel like this, but people will put fears and negative perceptions in your head that aren't true. Okay. But you need to go back to a time where you might have feared something, but you did it anyway. You didn't die, like you did, like nothing bad ever happens from moving outside of your comfort zone. So say, for example, you've got low self-esteem and you're gonna go live on Facebook. I don't know, let's say you want to make a video, you're really scared. You make the video, you're still really scared. You come off the video, you're still really scared, but has anything bad happened? That's how I kind of always think. Now I always think like, okay, Adalyn, you might be scared to do this. Okay, this might build your business up times 10. I know you're not ready for it now, but by doing that thing that you're scared of, it's only an emotion, it's only a feeling. Like, once it's over and done with, there's going to be no kind of bad repercussions of doing that. Only the good. So that's probably a really good way to think for somebody who has quite challenging thoughts.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. I think, like, I was even thinking today, like, the amount of fears that I've had that I've got past, or circumstances. I had a particular circumstance today which I would have normally been panicking about, and I just think, but I've got 100% success rate of getting through everything, so why am I not going to get through this? So, like, yeah, it is just knowing that no matter what happens, you can get through it. Yes, there's difficulties, but with those difficulties come learnings. I just think that's so important. But I have not got any other questions for you, but thank you so much for spending the time with me. I do think you're a massive inspiration. I think you're going to help so many people, and just by doing this video today, I just really want to sort of thank you for all the people that you're going to help, that you've given those nuggets of tips to. So yeah, thank you so much for that. Is there anything else that you want to add? She wants to leave on a golden nugget.
That's everything. But I just want to say, if anybody is watching this and you do feel like you have low self-belief, that's a false fear that's been put into your mind. That's nowhere near true. What I've been teaching my girls at the minute is, and this is to do with money mindset, but you can kind of attach this to anything in life. If you want something bad enough, whether that's the confidence, whether that's the income, whether that's the job, the business, whatever, when you decide you are an energetic match for it, when you decide you are worthy of it, and you show up as if, and you can visualize yourself as that inner queen, as that highest version of yourself, you can bring that into reality. So just keep thinking about how amazing life's going to be in the next 30, 90, 60 days, however long, year, 2 years, couple of months, and just totally believe that you are worthy of everything that you've set out in your head, because it will come to you. You've just got to start with self-love and self-respect first. Absolutely. And then just move forward in baby steps. But yeah, that's literally all I've got. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I will speak to you soon.